This is how I rig my kayak to film, fish, and compete. This rig is efficient, compact, and ready for anything. So my fishing platform is all about usability, efficiency, and simplicity. Enter the 2024 Jackson Kayak Bite FD in the Playa color. The dry weight of 95 pounds, this kayak allows me to easily car top, can get into some really tight backwoods locations, and at the same time providing the stability, space, and customization that I would need for filming and fishing. Oh, there he is. Oh my God, that's a big pike. Oh my God. Not to mention this Mark IV drive system, definitely one of the most bulletproof, quiet drive systems on the market. Simple push of the handle, you're in a shallow running depth, and then one more push, you're in the deeper running depth. And the nice thing is if anything hits that propeller, it's just gonna retract right back up. So the Bite FD comes pre-installed with some tracking up near the drive system, but I found that more tracking was absolutely necessary. So I went with the Scotty's low profile track system. I found it fit the kayak best in terms of width. We have two 4-inch tracks up at the front. I use these mainly for camera mounting locations. We then have two 8-inch tracks near my seat and drive system. And I actually cut these with a Dremel to fit the location perfectly. And then we have two 2-inch tracks right before the tank well in the back, and this is mainly for extra customization for cameras. On the drive system itself, I have some blue Rock Bros mountain bike pedals installed. I found this really adds a whole nother level of grip when you're pedaling. Super sturdy, super smooth. I also installed some decking that I found on Amazon. It's from the Ocean Broad brand. I'll link it down in the description, but this just adds another level of comfort and stealth in certain fishing situations. I'll link the install video down in the description if you're interested in doing it yourself. On the left track, I have my Yak Attack paddle holder, my Bending Branches Angler Classic, and I have another mounting point that allows me to run the Yak Attack Omega Pro rod holder for those situations when I'm interested in trolling. On the right-hand track, I run the Yak Attack Track Pack. I absolutely love this box. It allows me to hold all the essentials. I also have the Yak Attack cup holder and the HD Innovations 1.5-inch ball mounting plate for the live scope system. Since the Bite FD lacks internal covered storage, I have the Yak Attack Black Pack Pro with the short stack add-on to go into the back tank well. I shortened up the length of bungee I have in the back to allow the installation of the clips that secure the crate. I have 4 rod holders installed on the back of the crate, which I find is more than enough for the equipment that I bring out on the water. In the main portion of the crate, I have all my baits, terminal tackle, a first aid kit, and usually sunscreen and bug spray. Most fishermen use the short stack for even more tackle storage. I use it for all my camera storage when I'm out on the water. I bought a foam block off of Amazon and carved it out with an X-Acto knife to fit my drone, batteries, additional cables, everything I need for a full day of filming out on the water. Now for those times when we're doing tournaments, I have my Catch bump board holder installed onto the side of the crate with a small Yak Attack rail. I find this keeps the board out of the way, it's easily accessible if I need it, and if the fishing's hot, I just keep the board up near the front where I can easily grab it and it's out of the way. Now for electronics, I'm running the LiveScope LVS34 system with the 10.6 Ultra 2 SV screen, and this is all mounted on the HD Innovations LiveScope shuttle. The shuttle itself allows for super easy access to my Norsk 30 amp hour lithium battery, and the LVS34 transducer is mounted on the HD Innovations carbon pole. For use on the kayak, we have the multi-use plate, the UMS 6-inch arm, and then the UMS pole adapter. I also use this neoprene sock I got on Amazon to keep the transducer safe in travel. All I have to do is pop the shuttle into my front tank well, use the bungee to keep it secure, and then utilize the ball plate and 6-inch arm to install the transducer pole. Just to add to the level of comfort, I have a gel seat cushion I got off Amazon. I'll link it down in the description. Makes a massive difference for those long days out on the water. Now, when it comes to the filming side of things, I have a few accessories that I absolutely can't live without. On the back, I have the Yak Attack sidearm that allows me to mount my DJI Osmo 4 action camera to my Yak Attack Boomstick Pro. This gives me my main camera angle of the boat, and I set it up with an offset so that you get a better, wider view of what's going on. I also have a 5-foot 100-watt power delivery cable that I always keep installed on the stick. that allows me to easily plug into my 20,000 milliamp power delivery charger. I keep the charger in a water bottle holder that I simply attach to the back of my kayak seat. The next piece is the Yak Attack dog bone extension. Now what I did is I actually installed a small rig ball head that allows me to mount my bigger camera, the Sony FX30, anywhere I want on the track system. The level of customization and sturdiness that this provides is next level. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. I answer everything. Really appreciate you guys checking out this video. We'll see you at the next spot.